Good morning. I'm currently getting ready to leave for the day. I'll catch you up on some life updates later on in this vlog, but basically it's been feeling pretty overwhelming and very anxiety inducing lately. So I thought this morning I would take myself out, get myself a little treat for breakfast, as well as maybe a nice fun drink that's decaf, just to cheer myself up a little bit. But I think it's also nice to get out of the house and not be contained in here with spiraling thoughts. I've started to realize that spring in Seattle is kind of full of extremes. I think like earlier this week, we literally had a day where it was over 80 degrees, and that kind of made me a little nervous because I don't do well in heat. Summer is actually my least favorite season. And lately in the past few days, it's been like 50s and cloudy, which is a little bit more of my speed. So that's why I chose a day like today to go out actually. But nonetheless, we gotta make sure to apply sunscreen. So now it's a little bit before 8 a.m. and I'm gonna head out soon to get some breakfast, and I can't believe it still feels so dark in here at this time. Now that Seattle summer is here, I can't wait to wear my sunglasses again, which is why I'm so excited to partner with Aoolia for this segment of the vlog. Even though I have astigmatism, I didn't wear glasses for the longest time since I couldn't find any that suited my face and style preferences. I picked out this Aoolia silver oval glasses since I'm especially drawn to glasses that look classic yet have a subtle twist to them. I've been wanting silver metal framed glasses for the longest time since it goes so well with everything and will be a timeless pair. I also have the Lynch brown round glasses. Again, I gravitated towards the classic silhouette and fell in love with the warm brown color and thicker, rounder shape of the nose bridge. I like that these Aoolia glasses aren't too big, so they're not too overwhelming on my smaller face. I ended up with these violet silver oval sunglasses, but had the hardest time picking out which Aoolia sunglasses I wanted since they have so many fun styles to choose from. I'm loving the late 90s and early 2000s inspired silhouettes, yet I liked how these still felt like they had a timeless shape and fit. Bonus points to these sunglasses for having these comfy nose pads. I really need these since I have quite a small nose bridge. My last pair of Aoolia sunglasses is the Ellis Tortoise Rectangle Sunglasses. I can't say no to tortoiseshell patterns, so I knew I had to have these. They also have a unique frame shape that is somehow still really flattering and gives any outfit a super high-end look. One thing I've realized recently is that glasses and sunglasses have become one of the easiest ways to change up an outfit without actually buying a whole new wardrobe. I tend to stick to pretty simple basics, lots of neutral colors and denim, easy shirts, and comfortable pieces, so accessories end up doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Even if I'm wearing the exact same outfit, switching between these different frames completely changes the vibe. Some days I want something a little more polished and classic, while other days I'm leaning into a more playful or trendy look, and it's been fun having options that work for both. I've been trying to have a little more fun with my style for the summer season, and Aoolia glasses are the perfect upgrade for any outfit. For example, here's my usual t-shirt and jeans uniform, but with the Ellis sunglasses, I feel like an it girl rather than girl next door. And even when I try to dress in a bit more of a playful style, these Aoolia glasses add the perfect timeless touch of elegance and really pull the whole look together. Aoolia's mission has always been to offer fashionable glasses at an affordable price, and they do so by completely cutting out the middleman. You can also add a prescription to any of their glasses with qualified opticians double-checking and verifying each order. And if any of these styles caught your eye, you can use the code Tiffany18 for 18% off your order. All links and details will be in the description box below. Old Salt specializes in bagels and bagel sandwiches with local fish that is all smoked in-house. Besides the classic offerings of sesame, poppy seed, and everything bagels, they also carry some unique and interesting options, such as this black sesame Aleppo that I'm going to try today. Living in New York for 15 years has made me a bagel snob, and I have yet to find a good bagel place on the West Coast. The attention to detail and craftsmanship that Old Salt is known for gives me hope, though. Another item that stood out to me on their menu is their smoked fish spread. Usually I only see a lox spread in bagel places, so I'm really curious how this combination of smoked cod, salmon, and halibut will taste. I ended up getting an herb cream cheese with my bagel since I thought the fish spread would be too many bold flavors at once. Thank you. So clearly, I'm not a food tuber by any means, so take this first impression and review with a grain of salt. Pun intended. I have never heard of a spicy flavor bagel besides a jalapeno cheddar, and this was so good that I'm still thinking about this flavor combo 1 week later. So Aleppo chilies are a kind of smoky and sweet in flavor, commonly seen in Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisines. They added the perfect amount of subtle spice to really work well together with any cream cheese spread, and I'm so glad I got to try this. One thing I've learned is that taking a walk is almost always a good idea. Whenever I'm feeling stuck, restless, or like I've been looking at the same four walls for too long, getting outside tends to help. Not because it solves every problem, but because it gives my mind something different to focus on. A new street, a different view, a neighborhood I haven't spent much time in before. It's also one of my favorite ways to explore a city. You notice things that you'd completely miss if you were driving somewhere with a destination in mind. Honestly, that was a big part of why I wanted to move somewhere like Seattle. There are so many places where a simple walk can turn into incredible views of the water, the skyline, or both at the same time. And I think that's what I love most about it. You head out with no real plan, and somehow you always come back feeling like you've discovered something. Even if it's a place you've seen before, it feels a little different when you slow down enough to notice it. Yeah, I don't know if the sun is going to come out during my little morning adventure at this rate. I tried to find the most ergonomic spot here, actually at the Google steps. So this area of the neighborhood has a lot of different corporate offices such as Google, Adobe, Salesforce, and many of them have buildings in this like one little area right by the canal, which is right over there. So it looks very corporate, but also like they put some effort in with landscaping and things like that. It's nice that it's really quiet out here on a chill Friday morning. In a way, this is exactly what I needed because last few days, this whole week has been really stressful and overwhelming, not just with work because I'm apartment hunting. I know a lot of you were introduced to this channel probably because of the apartment hunting vlog that I put up almost a year ago now. And I can't believe it's time to do that again. And I never thought that I would be going through that process again. But here we are 1 year later. It is stressful, but at the same time, it's exciting, or at least the exciting part is definitely to come. We just need to get an apartment finalized. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been spending the last couple of days doing. I have another vlog tentatively planned for the whole apartment search process, our criteria, and what the whole process has been like, along with the apartment tours that everyone seems to love watching. So as of now, We are still looking. We've actually applied for a place earlier this week, but I haven't heard back yet. The listing is still up. I don't know if that's a good or bad sign. So hopefully that's a good sign. Hopefully we'll hear back by today. In the last like 2-3 days since the application, I've just been like constantly refreshing my phone, my email, checking to see if there are any updates on approval for our application or not. And it's just really nerve-wracking because it's really competitive out here for sure, and we really loved the place that we toured and applied for. And it's also kind of weird because this is actually the longest time I've ever spent on an apartment hunt. It's been like about a week. I remember I toured and signed a spot all within like 4 or 5 days the last time this happened. And back when I was in New York, these things would be done in like literally 3 or 4 days as well. Because you know, when you see a place you like and you could really imagine yourself living there, like you just know it in your gut. You don't really have to think about it afterwards so much. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. I don't know if I'll have an update for you in this vlog, but stay tuned for future apartment hunting vlogs because there will definitely be an update there. Lately, whenever I find myself spiraling over something I can't control, one of the best things I can do is simply leave the house. Sounds almost too simple, but a change of environment has a way of interrupting the endless loops in my head. When I stay home, it's easy for my thoughts to keep circling the same worries, replaying the same scenarios, searching for answers that just aren't there yet. But when I take my laptop and work from a cafe, something shifts. The background noise, the people coming and going, even the walk there, it all helps pull me back into the present moment. The things I'm anxious about don't magically disappear, but they stop taking up all the space in my mind. Instead of getting lost in my thoughts, I become more aware of how I'm actually feeling. And with that awareness comes a little more clarity, a little more focus, and a reminder that not every problem needs to be solved immediately. Sometimes getting outside isn't about being productive. Sometimes it's just about giving your mind somewhere new to breathe.